And
That's
obviously,
great.
Brazos Wind is my favorite song that you do. I know it's probably your most successful song as well. So I'm on a pretty large train there, but
Yeah.
it's just a great tune, man. And congratulations on the success of the song because
Thank you.
I would say typically it's not the kind of song you would find commercial success with, right?
No, and at the time when I released that, it didn't do anything. It was kind of a upsetting, uh, release for me. I mean, this was years ago. I put this song out. This is crazy. I released the song in like 16 or something like that. It's been a long time, and the song really, streaming the streaming world wasn't near as big at that time.
Yeah.
Spotify was just kind of blowing up. It wasn't a It was really no one knew what to do with any of that. We were still selling CDs. I can't sell a CD now. People don't even know what they are. Or the young crowd. Um, but at that time, uh, the streaming world was not a big deal. And Brazos Wind really didn't do much on radio or anything like that because in the regional markets, a lot of the country vibes just didn't know what to do with it. That the way that they were, the way that the songs that were being pushed out, that one kind of just didn't fit the mold, I guess. Well,
Yeah.
anyway, years later, we speed up, 2020 or something like that, and my nephew comes up to me, who's now an artist, Drew Garcia. He's a great young man, really doing work. But he comes up to me, he says, Uncle Phil, he says, you know that Brazos Wind, he's young, so he's got all the Spotify stats and he's got the thing. And he's like, that song Brazos Wind has like 3 million spins on it, right? And I just remembered I hadn't looked up that kind of stuff. I had just gotten over I just got sober, and man, it was a crazy time. I mean, my music business was a mess. I didn't know where any money was, if there was any money. Well, obviously, I started doing a little digging whenever I found out it had taken off, and I looked and I noticed that it had way more spins than any of my other songs, and I thought, okay, well, but speed up. I ended up, meeting my new manager, and that was the first order of business as we started trying to track all that stuff down. And it was incredible to see that the song organically on its own later on, maybe it wasn't, maybe I didn't give it the right release at that time, and that's probably possible. I was a raging alcoholic at the time and just kind of floating through life, having a blast, but not taking things serious. And just had my first kid, and we were just kind of like, whatever. But anyways, started seeing what that song did on its own, and really kind of moving with it. And it's just been a blessing. Really has.
Does
I can
that
go all over the country. Someone knows me from that song.
Yeah, exactly. Does that change your focus in the writing room to try to replicate that success? Like, I'm going to write Brazos Win 2, so to say,
Oh man, I have tried, and I would say a couple of years ago after I got sober and really relearned how to play music again and enjoy it, and really hone in my craft of just me and a guitar, something that I hadn't done in a long time. So anyway, I started. When I started getting better at that and really enjoying it again, I did many times absolutely try to rewrite a Brazos Wind number 2 or something like that. And
and
the
not
problem with
necessarily a
that,
sequel. I'm not talking about a sequel. Just
oh
trying
no,
to,
no, I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
just
the caliber of
yeah,
song.
exactly, right.
100%. I know what you're saying, and you are correct. I tried to write my Brazos Wind number 2, the something that would be the next hit, and you really that's just really hard, and it's hard to do that. It's hard on you yourself. I learned I could not put that on me as a writer to try and attempt to write something that organically took off and people
Yeah,
took to. And that was a very specific song. It was about my wife that I'm married to now, and at the time we weren't married, and we were just friends, and I hadn't had, I just, and I look, now I'm in a different place. My wife and I have a beautiful 10-year-old daughter, and we're in the mountains of New Mexico, and our life is this or that, and uh, and so we've had our other shares of hardships and trials, and so I'm writing about those now, and the road and the stories of this and that, and I learned to let go of that you know, trying to write something that would go, fit Brazos Wind caliber style or whatever. And instead, I am really in a good place of where I just write what I feel. And naturally, there's a couple of songs that I've written recently that are getting a reaction very similar to Brazos Wind. And I didn't attempt that. So I feel like if you can do it organically,
Yeah.
that's probably the better
I think
way.
forcing the songs. I mean, I've been blessed to interview hundreds of songwriters, and forcing a song never works. It never works
No,
out, dude.
no, no.
Yeah.
Even ones that I thought that were going to be a hit that I kind of rushed out there and put out there, they were like
Hmm.
some of the ones that no one's listening to.
Yeah, yeah. You just have to let the song lead the way, and the word of the day is organic. Like the song, the right song will peek its head up almost all the time, man.
Is it wrong or is it right? I see that fire in your eyes. Will you miss me when you're gone? It's getting late, you should probably go. It's getting dark and the weather's cold. I hope you find your way back home. Don't worry about the shape I'm in. I'll find my soul in the Brazos wind. I can hear your voice, it calls me home. Down a river and around the bend, I'll be waiting for you when you take my hand. But for now I'll be okay alone. Okay alone. Seasons come, seasons go. Leaves are changing and rivers low. I hope you find your way back home. I see your face in my sleep. I hear your whisper through the trees, telling me just hang on. Don't worry about the shape I'm in. I'll find my soul in the Brazos wind. I can hear your voice, it calls me home. Down a river and around the bend, I'll be waiting for you when you take my hand. But for now I'll be okay alone. Okay alone. Alone. Will I fall apart and let you in? Will I learn to fall in love again? Or is it all in my dreams? Don't worry about the shape I'm in. I'll find my soul in the Brazos wind. I can hear your voice, it calls me home.